So I'm trying to make this the last recording. The story will not progress for free. From now on, it has to be unlocked, or like if it's so this example with like symmetric and asymmetric information. So this probability, stochastic stuff. So this is not my field at all. But here again, this is just doubled down on my image of women. So my mother had the opportunity to do this extra course, and if it's not something she learned for marks, so exactly as the doppelgängerin I mentioned, she just doesn't see how it is, like, she doesn't get it, and she doesn't see why it is relevant to yeah. And my father, like, he has a different approach. He understands much more, and so when my mother sees that this is something she can kind of use as an example to like trick or test my father, then but she would never be able to come up with her own like idea like that. And so I'm no longer gonna do that for free, and this is not my field. My field would be physics, data science, music. So this is just so like I never was I never yeah. And so it's similar to this. So I wouldn't or I have it open on the so I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't know how to I wouldn't know how to generate like such a picture. But it's like with everything AI generated, after a couple so it's always the same. There is no new. Also, I'm on first glance impressed, and then I wouldn't know how to do that. But there is so there is no like there is there is no like creativity, no so like no so schöpferisch, so that is completely lacking, and it's and the more of it you see, the less interesting it is. So this will be the 114th upload. So this is Anhang. This is this and then the what was that, like 15 but here it doesn't like there is the promotion. Yeah, so like there is just one idea that is kind of inspired by AI. So my no, then it's I always forget that it's like so there is like or is it 117? No, this is 116 is the one. I guess this is the most like this is the most like this is the simplest to remember, and actually Aha, yes, and those are the only two like such menuets in G. So, ja, also, ja, egal. Um, I mean, this is another difference. So like Kay once played that on a harp, unlike so that's just the difference. So that like no one else even knew she had a harp or whatever. So in the WG, but like yeah. So that would be the way to like. I mean, that's kind of interesting, surprising. The rest is well after at least for me 6 pictures, it's completely like out of yeah and like yeah so like I mean today is just like for the birds it is like so because the cornfield and the Urdinkelfield was like so I better start with this so the Urdinkelfield was freshly harvested and so there is this like wetland, so Brachlandschaft. So this is just top conditions for the birds because I will not risk the new device, so the new phone. I will just use a map from Ashton's Call instead. And what I want is like a quest board of like active bounties and rewards. So this is the point of this recording. So like there is still the dagger's name. That is three. So if you unlock the name of the dagger, it's three. Also like one is just also one Wehrgeld is just 5 Swiss francs, and this is the way how I can deposit now on this casino. So the fees are amazingly low to transfer to US dollar as well, but we can basically not play cash games because we cannot get bonuses and we cannot gain like VIP status. So all those. This is just so basically it's just tournaments and to send money around basically. But yeah, and I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to find someone to give you crypto for stars, dollars, but like it's not so. The real goal is but this is also this is the whole the whole is to turn the like 20 it's like 25 million gold in this dungeon crawler with the code and the dagger into real donations or like well find a woman that at the right age understands so like my Gottes Beweis. Like this is something you have to decide with like 13. There we have to gauge the talent, and it's not that difficult, like compared to other topics. But there are certainly a big part of humanity that doesn't understand this kind of content, and then they have to like they have to choose another path, and that is not like yeah. And then there is this well, this is a lot with like this the way how like based on our actions, it's in hindsight much easier so because of bias to reconstruct what happened. So that's like yeah. for like from the perspective of like the ancestors in the afterlife or like God or yeah. And so that is five spins. And so on the roulette, so 37 is also 5 Swiss francs times 37 is 185. So this is at the moment something like 237 USDT. So you will get one entry with rake paid to the poker tables, and this is the only way those rewards, except if it's for also the writer's bounty, so to be accepted. So you can see the first like 20 pages. So to get accepted on Roulette, I paid like, well, I ended up like changing the editor, but like I ended up paying like 300 Swiss francs. And so that got split between, but yeah, so that was needed to for like the first 20 pages. And so there is another one, and I made an example. I made this slime mold thesis chapter where so that would be the quality I want. So it deteriorates. It's just the beginning that, yeah, but as an example, there you see the script I used to write that chapter. And well, there are a lot. There would be a lot of like opportunity asked the interesting questions, and that is always like that is always, but I will no longer answer the same nonsense where it's just like forwarding them to Google or KI. They are just too lazy. So that is well, that's it for now. Well, so this is normally they use it as where gilt, but I'm using where Geld. So like, and now we have the summary somewhat. So yeah, so now we have a summary somewhat, but like the active, so the most important one, the lead for also 1337, that challenge, you find through the homepage. So there is as well the status if it's still active and so on. And then there's the that you could also another two Wehrgeld is for slaying the Charon, the Kerberos in the dungeon crawler. And so this is well the best hint for the name, so that you so there would be another so unpurified, it's just 666. But with that you can decide. So the minimum to buy in is 227. So we will play for 200. But then there is no additional rake. And if you win, you can double the stakes. So up to like 1,000 Swiss francs, 1,200 USDT. And if you kind of beat me like that, so that you win all 3 tables, or you bought in for like you win 1 table and then you add 227. So 227 is just the payout from the roulette. So that is roughly It's better than the roulette you find like online normally, also like available on the yeah. So yeah, and so the difference is to like any other online casino that everything, all the rake goes to that foundation idea you find on the homepage. Now, if I play with the funds of like the foundation of the project, then the winnings as well. So that's just, but I might play my own. That's also like obviously, but like it's always like I will always like be completely transparent about this. So yeah, and if you have again, if you have like any feedback on topic, but so far they always like the most direct message is at the moment a Swiss German like recording, and everyone involved, like the government, the police, the media, the family, they just are silent. So for someone not involved, and this is how it should be, Swiss German, they don't understand what it's about. But like the AfD and the ones involved, they do understand. They have to understand Swiss German. So in the police and so on, and they there you you just get it's always like is this not a bit like no, I tried with all the they don't answer on purpose, they are too scared, and this is why nothing ever changes, right? So that's yeah, but I mean that would be the result. So if you understand that it's about karma, it's about well, God, and it changes everything, right? If you like, yeah, like the Missionierungszwang, and that you would be gottesfürchtig, so like, but they don't get that, and instead, so they're all too scared. So they tell themselves it doesn't matter. So all my friends, all my family, they don't dare to wake up. It's worse than in Matrix, because yes, the outlook would be terrible for not even thinking about the stuff that matters. And yes, you will pay for like this counseling, if like based on your like assets and the karma value, which is not that hard to calculate nowadays. So like I don't know of like an example with like a good karma value around here. So yes, you it will no longer be for. I would support that, but there is nothing. They are all like, especially the ones from like the Kloster da in Einsiedeln. So yeah, that didn't change. Yeah. Well, that should be about it. So like um